Oh, you know what's weird is like goats frickin' eat everything, and I don't understand it. Like, there's so many things in the world that I just cannot eat because of the texture, like shrimp, eggs like sunny side up. I cannot eat those for whatever reason. Okay, I'm full on basically everything except heat at number 3, but number 3 doesn't matter. But like, yeah, there's so many things that I can't eat because of texture. I can eat sushi. I just don't really like it that much. Like, I like seafood, don't get me wrong. Like, when I see food, I eat it. But sushi's just sort of rubs me the wrong way, basically. Now, there are invisible, like, thingers in here, and yeah, I was gonna say, I don't exactly know where they are, so it can be kind of difficult to get through this stage in particular, and I think there's one spot where basically, like, there's like an invisible fall through floor right over spikes, or I don't even know if there's anything to fall through, but I always use weapon number 2 to get past it just because I don't want to risk, like, falling in the pit, which would really, really suck because I've done decently well this far, and yeah, I kind of expected that, but if you hold right on the joystick, I should actually play a Mega Man game with the joystick, because I think that would be a lot of fun to just, like, grab these old NES games and use a joystick. Because when I was a kid, we used to have this, I don't remember what the hell it was, but it was like a Super Nintendo, I think it was like an Advantage controller or something like that. It was basically this, like, big, like, arcade style panel sort of thingy. That was a really awkward transition there. And what we used to like use it all the time, and it was like basically like a jumbo version of a Super Nintendo controller. I guess there might be enough room for item number 1 there. Yeah, there totally is. Thank you, game, for letting me cheat the system and not actually jump over the thing when I'm supposed to jump over the thing. Hooray! Whoa! But yeah, we used to have this, like, big controller, and we used to use that, like, all the time. I used that way more than, like, the Super Nintendo controller. Now this thing is very annoying. So what I always do... Holy shit, I did not expect that. I should have just, like, tried to run for it. I didn't expect that when I switched weapons, I would have fallen off the ladder. That was kind of a cheap way to die, but whatever. Anyways, I used to use this controller all the time, and, like, I remember there were certain games that it was just so frickin' awkward to, like, actually use this thing. And I think one of them was, like, Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, it was basically, like, it had a joystick on it, but it also had, like, all the buttons, and I think it had, like, a slow-mo button as well, which would, like, legitimately actually slow down the game, so it would be easier to, like, actually beat it. And yeah, like, we used to use that all the time, and Donkey Kong Country 2, I just remember it being so frickin' awkward. Crap, I totally screwed this up. Damn it. I saw that go by. This is the hardest section of the game, by the way. This isn't the most frustrating. That's the Heat Man section that I was talking about, but it's definitely the hardest, for me at least. There's one section where I have to use item number 2 to get across, because it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's very cheap. Woodman's weapon again, and just sit here with the leaf shield and be a cheap asshole. I'm pretty sure you can make that jump from, like, the top left of, like, directly above me right now. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you might be able to. And here we go. Let's not screw this up this time. But I'd imagine that this game would be a lot of fun to use a joystick with, as opposed to, like, a Super Nintendo controller, because it's not one of those things where you, like, you find yourself having to switch back and forth between, like, the different directions, like, all the time. Oh shit, grab onto the ladder. Thank you, Mega Man. Holy crap, that was way too close to dying. This was the first screen where I, like, kept dying over and over again, because this dude below me would always, like, just come up and, like, kill me. Like, he'd knock me off the ladder and I would die, like, every time I would play through this stage, and it was so annoying. It was ridiculous. Let's just charge up another leaf shield here, because why the fuck not? And basically you could just ride this thing till the very end. That's what she said. Or I don't know. I'm so bad at That's What She Said sometimes. This is the screen where I just find myself using item number 2 because this jump, I'm pretty sure you have to make this jump while the platform is like on its way back to you, but that's too difficult for my tastes, so I just do that. I find it's a lot easier. Let's go and get this thing right here. Now this boss coming up, this is probably the hardest boss in the game because you can get screwed over essentially and have to grind off of these guys for like weapon energy if you don't have enough crash, because you have, I think it's 8 crash bombs in your inventory when your inventory is like exactly full, and you need all of them to kill this boss. And if you use a crash bomb in the wrong area, then you're screwed. But basically, you're only supposed to use crash bombs in the places that are being blocked in here. And I like to use energy tanks in here just because like I'm too lazy to actually go and dodge these guys' attack. And I know it's not that hard to dodge, but use it here. And did I miss that guy? Okay, good. I think I can take one more hit before dying. There. At least I dodged that. Item number 3. This is like the only boss fight in the entire game where you actually have to like navigate your way through it. Yeah, I'm gonna use an energy tank here because I'm too lazy to do this the proper way. I don't know if I have enough weapon energy to like break down this door here. I'm not gonna risk it because why the fuck would I? So I like to come down here and use... Actually, no, I did that wrong. Here we go. Jump. There we go. And hopefully this won't get hung up on that thing. And then just stand up here, take the hit, and then plant a crash bomb there. And then basically you just have this one left. And it's not that hard to dodge this last one's attacks. But as you can see, like, I'm out of crash. So if you do any of those wrong, then you're screwed. Like, if that one in the top left that I killed second last, if you blast open the door in front of it, you're screwed. Because nothing else even hurts these guys, and there's no other way to do it other than that. And it's boss gauntlet time! Hooray! Whoa! I'm so glad that Crash isn't particularly good against like any of the robot masters, or else this would really suck. I also have no idea which one is which. Heatman, okay, this guy's not that bad. Actually, none of them are really that bad, especially on normal mode. Dude, go. There we go. Why are you... Okay, I was sort of wondering, like, why he was going that way, but he wasn't. So, I don't know, whatever. I may die here. I don't actually know. Because I picked 2 particularly difficult ones to do first. I know I said that Heatman wasn't that bad. There we go. Hit him once. Hit him the second time. There we go, he's dead. And I'm at about half health. That's not too bad. I don't know who's next. Let's go see, shall we? Woodman, okay. Do I have any heat? Yes, I do. Good man, Mega Man. Jump, Mega Man, jump. There we go. Ugh, I don't like how much damage Woodman does. That's what kind of sucks. While we're doing this, there's something that I've been meaning to talk about for a little while. I don't know, who is Bubble Man weak to? Metal? Okay. Metal blades, there we go. And he only takes like 4 hits, and he's pretty easy to dodge, too. Dodge, dip, duck, dip, and dodge. Whatever the fuck that quote is. I totally botched that. There we go. And get underneath him, get on the other side, there we go. But like, I see the way that my aunt and uncle like act around each other, and my uncle is kind of a dick to my aunt. He's also weak to heat, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to use the Mega Buster because it's easier, I think, at least. But, like, my uncle is such a dick to my aunt sometimes. He's, like, very OCD about certain things, yeah, but at the same time, it's, like, it's not really an excuse to be a dick to your spouse or anything like that. And, like, he'll just, like, go out and yell at her for, like, no reason in particular. And in all honesty, I don't know, like, why the hell that they haven't, like, split up. Because they don't have any kids. Like, there's really not much of a reason to go stay together. And look at that. That is the most glorious thing. Just walk in, use his own weapon on him, and then he's just totally screwed. And Flashman's weak to metal too. Look at that. It's like, didn't even get a hit on me. I didn't even get to collect the energy because I was still standing on the thing. But yeah, like, he's such a dick to her sometimes. In all honesty, I have no idea, like, why she stays with him. Because, like, yeah, she's, like, kind of obese. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, if someone's a dick to you, crap, this guy isn't really weak to this, is he? I'm gonna use metal blades because that seems to work well on everything. I should also probably use an energy tank. Or I could just die like that. I think that's the first death I've ever had in a boss. But I know his second form's weak to crash bombs, so there's that. Actually, here, one sec. I just gotta... My phone's ringing. Okay, take 2. I'll take Tyson. And, yeah, this boss is, I'd say, one of the harder Mega Man final bosses, at least. Energy tank, definitely, because I don't want to die here. Switch back to metal blades. But yeah, like, if you're with someone and they're an absolute asshole to you, like, don't stay with them. Like, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna, like, die or anything without them. Oh god, I forgot how awkward this attack pattern is. Crash bombs! I'm out of crash bombs. Shit. Well then. Now I remember, like, why... Energy tank, there we go. It doesn't let you pause if, like, the weapon that you're using is on screen, which kind of sucks. And yes, I know, like, oh, but you should have saved an energy tank for the final boss. Because, spoiler alert, this isn't the final boss. But yeah, he escapes. But as I was saying, like, if you're with somebody and they're almost abusive to you, then it's like, why would you stay? And, like, I was helping my uncle try and load up his truck because I was waiting for, like, literally, it was like 4 or 5 hours for him to finish packing up his truck so that we could leave my grandparents' cabin on that road trip I went on like a month ago. And like, I literally waited for him for like a month. Well, not a month. For like 3 or 4 hours to finish packing up his truck. And then I kept offering, like, I'll help you. He's like, no, I have to do it. It has to be done in a particular order. And I'm like, dude, why you gotta be such an asshole like that? Like I'm literally offering to help you, and you're being a dick. What the fuck? He just turned into an alien. What the fuck? Now this guy does a lot of damage, but he's not that hard. If you can get past his cycle, then he's not that bad. But basically, just jump over his bullets and then hit him with the bubble lead whenever you get a chance. I'm pretty sure the bubble lead is the only thing that damages him. And yeah, I don't know what's with these like original Mega Man games and making you use like the item that shoots weird on the absolute like final boss. Like it's sometimes sucks. I don't really know. There we go. And sometimes you won't get the chance to like hit him without getting hit, which is fine. Like, if you don't get the chance, you don't get the chance. Like that time, I didn't really have that much of a chance to hit him. But more so than anything, you just want to make sure that you don't get hit, because he's only hit me like, what, 3 times, and I'm like almost dead. Like, I'm pretty sure he can 4-shot you. God damn it, he had 1 hit left. Sucks. Ah. But as I keep saying over and over again, like, if you were in an abusive relationship, like, I don't understand why people stay. Like, I know my uncle doesn't like beat his wife or anything like that, because like he's not the type of person to do that. But like at the same time, like he is sort of like verbally abusive to her sometimes. Like he'll just scream at her for like the randomest little things that don't matter at all. Like, my truck is dirty. What the fuck? Like he'll just like go on a screaming fit because his truck is dirty, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would somebody do that to somebody that they love? It's just like, I don't know. It's just me complaining about stuff about relationships where, like, and people write me off as just like, oh, you don't know anything about relationships because the longest girlfriend you've ever had was like only for a year. And it's like, well, keep that in mind. It's like, that's a year of experience. And like, yeah, I don't have the most experience with the relationships, but you could still like listen to what I have to say in some sense. Like, people write me off as being this like, oh, you're just a little kid and like you don't know anything and stuff like that. I hate that. I especially hate it when people write me off as a little kid, because I am an adult, and like, people do that so much to me, it's ridiculous. And it's mostly like my family that does it, actually. And my grandpa on my dad's side is literally the only person in my family that actually, like, I feel has any respect for me as a person, because like he actually like treats me like an adult. There we go. I killed him by hitting him in the toe. That has to be the most annoying sound in any game. And look at this, it's just like him, like this thing going in a figure 8 pattern, and that's it. And him just like going like, yeah, hump the joystick. Oh yeah. He's just sitting there like humping this thing. Oh, I just got off, Mega Man. Please forgive me for getting off while you're just sitting here watching. Even though you're a robot, you probably shouldn't care about that stuff. But it is kind of awkward anyways. And there we go, guys. That's Mega Man 2. I guess I probably could upload this as like a quote-unquote long play video, but at the same time, it's like I already feel like nobody watches my longer videos because they're so long, so I'll probably split this up into like 4 parts. And this is actually a really sad ending. Like, seasons change, and he walks a lonely road, the only road that he has ever known. Something about Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I don't remember the next line of that song. Oh my god. And yeah, like if you listen to this music, it's not a happy ending to this game. And he comes back and it's like pouring rain and it's all this weather. I hate weather. This weather is just awful. I want it to be overcast and 20 degrees every day. That would just be perfect for me. Not even sunny, just like cloud layer. That would be absolutely perfect. He just looks back on this village, puts his helmet down, and he goes and lives in the mountains and has 3 pet bears and just like sings songs all day and just plays the drums. Oh wait, no, that's my dream, sorry. Number 9, Metal Man, and I don't know why these are even credits, because like obviously people design each of these robot masters, yeah, but like at the same time, I think in one of the Mega Man games, there was like a competition to see like who could write into Nintendo Power or into Capcom or something like that, and like have like good ideas for Mega Man robot masters, and like whoever came up with the best idea had one of them put in the game or something like that. Because I think they had like 7 to put in the game, but they didn't have an 8. Like they just couldn't think of anything good. And I'd rather they like do that, because that's like a really cool thing to do for the fans. As opposed to like actually going and designing a really shitty robot master. Character design, crap like that. I don't know, I had fun doing this. I think this turned out way better than like the first Mega Man 2 thing that I did, because the first Mega Man 2 thing that I did, well, first of all, the first attempt of recording this today was like, I was fumbling over my words. I was fumbling over that story that I told like at the very start of this, and yeah, but in the first flat-out Mega Man 2 recording that I did, I don't know, I just, every other word was like, and like that was the entire commentary, was just me being like, and over and over again, and like, I thought it was absolute garbage. Thank you for playing ... presented by Capcom USA. And yeah, this is like widely considered to be the best Mega Man game, and I don't agree, but I'd say it's second best. I'd say Mega Man 3 is the best. And yeah, I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing this, and hopefully I wasn't too depressing. I don't know, there was just some stuff that I felt like I wanted to get off my chest, but other than that, I mean, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I felt like I did surprisingly well for somebody who hasn't played this game in several months. I mean, there was a time where I could beat this on normal, without, like, dying at all, except for, like, in the Heat Man stage, when I have to go over that burning coal thing, but, I mean, I don't think I did that bad. That's all I pretty much have to say about it. But yeah, stay tuned next time for whatever the fuck comes next. Thank you guys very much for watching, if you watched this whole thing. I don't know, I kind of get the feeling sometimes, like, I saw somebody say, like, oh, like, you get garbage for views, and I do kind of feel like that. I don't know, I have, like, 80-ish subscribers, and I've been trying to, like, increase the number of views that I get on my videos, because like if you have like 80ish subscribers, you probably shouldn't be getting like 5 views on each video. I don't know, it's whatever. It's just me complaining about trivial shit. I don't really care that much, but like people always tell me that I should care about that sort of stuff, so I find myself caring about it because people tell me that I should. And I don't know, I listen to what people think far too much. Like, part of me, for certain things, I don't care what people think, like the way I dress or like the way I look sometimes. But part of me, like, the things that I do, I care a lot what people think, and I should stop doing that. And I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.